Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on Senior Fitness with Meredith. So today's workout, what you will need, we'll start with that. You will need your playground ball. So remember, if you don't have one of these playground balls, just air balls, they don't have any weight to them because I've gotten that question a few times. So it's not a weighted ball, it's just air, just like a kid would play with outside. So you can find them in lots of different places. We also have links in order to order them. So if you don't have one of these yet, you can always use a pillow. So same thing, when I'm doing the exercises with the ball, standing and sitting, upper lower body, you'll do the same thing with the ball. And then there's one thing that I'll show you that will be a little different. So grabbing that pillow or your playground ball, whichever you have, and then we'll use our resistance bands today. So remember, they can be just regular long. You can put those fixed knots in it if you have a hard time gripping things or it starts to hurt your hands after a while. And then if you have one that's fixed in that circle, you can grab that as well. I'm not going to use that today. I'm going to show you the options with just the long band on how to use that. So getting all your equipment, chair will be used, of course your water, and make sure you've got that space to start. And then I'll tell you what we're doing while you go and grab all your equipment. So hope this finds everyone doing well, being safe, healthy. So happy you can join. A lot of people have already chimed in. Thank you so much from all around the world. We've got Spain, Vienna, Alabama, Ontario, Canada, already saying good morning. So we've got a great workout coming up. So we'll start with a very short cardio warm-up. Then we'll go into the ball. We'll stay standing with that, doing upper body work. We'll sit down and remain seated for the remainder of the workout, doing lower body, and then, of course, core, and then moving on to our resistance band, staying seated for that. So it will be a full body workout. Remember, sometimes we go, that ball, it's not going to do much, it's just air. It does a lot. You're going to get to all the little muscles that we don't normally hit when we just use our weights. So with the ball and the band, you're going to get to all those little muscle groups. So with all that being said, I gave you time to grab your stuff. Make sure that water is close by. I'm going to start the music. We're going to go ahead and get started. All right, I'm excited. Let's do this. Happy Thursday to everyone. All right. Let's get started. Make sure you have that space. No fall or trip hazards around. Nice and tall, core is tight. That nice straight spine. Shoulders relaxed and down. Keep them there. Slowly warming our bodies up. I know we've got early morning, we've got afternoon and evening for some people doing this workout. Still, remember, no matter what you've done so far throughout your day, to slowly warm yourself up. Don't get right into it. Gotta start slow, get the body moving, get it loosened up. Legs marching, big deep inhale, up and around, and exhale. One more time, big deep inhale, arms up and around, and exhale. Just keep our march going. Like I said, it's a short warm-up, really just focusing on warming ourselves up. Knees come a little higher, pump those arms a little more. Remember, all can be modified sitting in that chair or taking breaks when you need them. Deep inhale, exhale. Heel digs to the front, so we'll start our front side back to warm up the entire body. Heel digs alternating to the front, right, left, press, press. Exhale, inhale. Again, core pulled in tight, slight bend in those knees. Breathing. Exhale, inhale. Stay nice and lifted. 4, 3, 2, one more each side, then come back up to our march and hold. Find footing and breath in between each movement. Side taps next. Make sure you have that space next to you. Alternate right, left, press, press. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Four more each side. 4, 3, 2, one more each side. Up nice and tall, hold on to that march. Find that good posture in between each movement too. Really pull into the core, nice and lifted and proud through the upper body. Space behind us for those back taps next. As big as you feel comfortable, right, left, extend those arms back like that tricep kickback. Upper lower body warming up. Bend in the knees. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 4 more each side. 4, 3, 2, one more each side. Back up nice and tall. Hold on to that march. We'll do our Mambo Step next, that transferring of weight front to back, just right side. So right foot front to back, front to back, front to back. Inhale, exhale. Remember those steps, front to back as big as you feel comfortable. Doesn't have to be that big step. Transfer of weight. Exhale, inhale. 4, 3, 2, one more on right side. Come back up to our march. Same thing left. Transferring that weight, front to back, front to back, front to back. Inhale, exhale. Front to back. Let's do 4, 3, 2, one more. Back up to our march, hold it. Relax those shoulders down. We're concentrating, they're creeping up. Release them down. Side steps next, just one each way. Right, left, side to side. Pull those arms back. Really focus on warming up chest and upper back before we get the ball and band involved. Inhale, exhale. Slight bend in those knee joints. Again, steps as wide as you feel comfortable. Inhale, exhale. Keep the core pulled in tight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, one more each side. Come back up to that march and hold it. Almost there. With our warm-up, we're gonna move with that march if you feel comfortable. Remember, you can stay stationary if you don't wanna move or you don't have the space. Or of course, if you're seated, stay seated. If you can move along with me, you're just gonna come towards me and then go back to where you started. Make sure there's nothing around. So 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3. Just get the lower body going first. Make sure there's nothing in the way. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3. Then you can add those arms going to your range of motion, coming up and down. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3, tap. Inhaling, exhaling. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3, tap, back, 2, 3. 2 more. Last one, if you're moving, come towards me. Back to where you started. Hold on to that march. Stay nice and lifted. We're gonna slowly bring it down, making that march a little bit smaller. Do a couple stretches while we have those legs marching. So again, staying nice and proud. Even though when we're stretching, sometimes we have a tendency to lose our posture, lose our core. Core's tight. Lengthen the spine, shoulders relaxed. Keep the legs marching if that's comfortable. Hands go behind you, interlace or pressing back. You want to open up through the shoulders and chest. Inhaling, exhaling. Big stretch for the front body. Release that, interlace in front, round and arch the spine. Still keeping those feet moving. If that's comfortable, we're bringing the heart rate down nice and slow. Big opening through the back body. If it's available, length stays in the arms. We bring that up overhead. A big stretch, big inhale. Exhale, release them down by your side. Arms stay down by your side. Just shrug the shoulders up, inhale. Exhale. Squeeze them up. Release them. One more. Now circle to the front. Inhaling, exhaling. Get that movement of your shoulders. Open up the upper back. Reverse that direction. Open through the shoulders and chest. Release those shoulder blades down the spine. Hold them there. One nice big deep inhale, length up. And release. Those feet are going to come to a stop. We're going to go down onto that right heel, hinging from the hips, not bending from the waist. Hinge from the hips, chest forward. Head doesn't go below the heart. Feeling that stretch from your calf, hamstring, gluteals, lower back. Right toes go down, you roll it up nice and slow. Switch sides. Down onto that left heel. Really pull those toes up. Feel as if you're flexing your foot. Hinging forward at those hips. Chest down, but don't let that head go below your heart. We're still bringing our heart rate down. Left toes go down, we roll it up. Get a nice stable base with those feet. Hinging again at hips, slight bend in those knees. Let the chest go forward. That hip hinge, just want you to feel stretch both sides in your hamstrings, your gluteals. Now putting an arch in your spine, just roll it up nice and slow. Staying stable with that base. All I want you to do is turn your head, look over to the right. Come to center, left, center, right, center, left. One more each side, right, center, left. Come center, let the right ear release to the right shoulder. Come up, left ear release. One more to each side, right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Head comes up just one time, chin down to the chest, stay nice and tall. Bring the gaze slightly up towards the sky. Head comes back to center. One more nice big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale. Grab some water and grab your playground ball or pillow, whichever you're choosing to use today. We're gonna stay standing to start. So still having that space. If you're using a chair that you could, or something to hold on to, have that close by in case the balance becomes a little bit wobbly. Have something to hold on to. So grab water, grab your playground ball. We're gonna do some upper body work to start. All right. So remember standing with our work. Stable base, shoulder distance apart. Slight bend in those knees. Don't hyperextend and lock them out. We have a tendency to do that because we think it's going to help with our balance, and it does just the opposite. Put that micro bend in those knee joints. Equal pressure ball of your foot to your heel and stabilize your base. Another thing we have a tendency to do is narrow our base, and what does that do? It's much harder to keep our balance when our feet are close together. Separate them. Have a stable base. Feel that first, then get into our movements. So once we found that base, nice and stable, holding on to your ball, and I'm going to refer to it as the ball even if you're using a pillow today. So holding on to the ball in the palms of your hands, abdominals are tight, shoulders relaxed and down. All I want you to do is press into your palm, squeeze, and release. Exhale, inhale. The entire upper body is contracting from your chest, your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps, your back. Everything is working. Those abdominals are pulled in tight. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2, Last one, I want you keeping pressure in the palms of those hands the entire time. You're gonna extend it up to your range of motion. Back to chest level, press it out to me, go back in. Extend up, down, out, in. You'll notice as that ball gets further away from the body, we lose our resistance. You're working on keeping that pressure the entire time in the palms of your hands. Extend, press out. 3, 3, 2, one more of each. Stand up, hold it out in front of you. Gaze is going to stay on the ball. You have options here. We're going to twist side to side. To make it more of a balance challenge, you can narrow that base, have feet come together, gaze staying on that ball. We twist over to our right, pulling from our core back to center, twist to your left, pull from your core back to center. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 3 more to each side, slow and controlled, keeping the abdominals nice and tight. 2 more. 1 more, right, left. Exhale, inhale, exhale, come back to center. If the base was narrowed, open it back up, stabilize it, slight bend in those knees, relax your shoulders, I know you feel them. Release the ball down, keep the length in your arms to start again to your range of motion, all the way up, release it down. Really targeting the front of our shoulders now. Work on that range of motion, go as high as you can. If only halfway is where you're at, that's perfect. Keep going there. Breathe with it. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Now release it all the way down. Glue those elbows into the side of your body and just curl up like a bicep curl. Remember that pressure's in the palms of your hands the entire time. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2, hold it up halfway. You're gonna really squeeze onto it with the right hand. We're focusing on rotator cuffs now. We're gonna transfer it if you feel comfortable. So we're gonna open up to the right side. Come center, transfer into your left hand, open left. Keep the elbows nice and close to the side of the body. If transferring the ball is not available, just keep it on the right side the entire time. You don't have to transfer. That's just really working on that grip strength as well. Fingers, wrist, and forearms. We're gonna do 2 more. 2, 1 more each side. Keep it in your right hand now. Bring it down by your side. Nice and lifted, relax those shoulders. Go into your range of motion. We're gonna lift it up halfway, release it down. Exhale, inhale. 3 more halfway. 3, 2, hold it up halfway. Turn the palm to face the sky, bring it all the way, release halfway down. Again, to your range of motion. I know this is not available to everyone. Do what feels best for you, just bringing up halfway. 3 more. 3, 2, release it all the way down by your side, bringing those feet closer together, more of a balance challenge. We're doing our side bends down to the right. So we bend down to the right, waist on our left pulls us back up. Length stays in that spine. We're not leaning forward or bowing to the side. We want to work on that range of motion in our spine. Different range of motion for everyone. Working on strengthening our lower back and our obliques. 3 more. 2, last one. Separate that base again, so we've got that nice stable base. Slight bend in those knees. We're gonna bring the ball up and over, transfer it into your left hand, big stretch, release it down. We're on our left side now. Relax the shoulders down. Up halfway, release down. Exhale, inhale. 3 more, up halfway. 3, 2, Hold it up halfway now. Turn the palm to face the sky. Bring it up all the way overhead. Release it down. Go to your range of motion. Shoulders relax. So not only are we working that shoulder, deltoid, we're working our bicep. 3 more. 3, 2, release it all the way down by your side. That balance challenge is bringing those feet closer together. Length stays in the spine. We're nice and lifted. Leaning down to the left, waist on our right pulls us back up. Exhale, inhale. Again, your range of motion, it might not be big. We really want to work on that stretching and strengthening of the lower back and spine, as well as the obliques, side of the waist. 2 more. 2. Last one. Separate those feet again, bringing the ball out by our side. We're just going to do a couple of these, transferring. So I really want you to round and arch your spine as you transfer to the right hand, then open big through the shoulders and chest. Do that again. Round, arch the spine, transfer, open big. Couple more. Transfer right, open, transfer left. Let's get it back over into the right hand and release down. Go ahead and have a seat. Grab some water. Keep a hold of the ball. We're still using it, but now we get to target lower body. Have your band handy as well. We will be using that shortly. Find my seat. All right. Still using the ball. Gave you time to grab some water. Nice and lifted in that nice, sturdy, but comfortable chair that you're using. So we're going to take the ball in between the knees. Nice and tall. All you're going to do, squeeze into the ball, slight pause, hold, and release. Exhale. Inhale. So now entire lower body working, really focusing on inner thigh, groin, lower abdominals. Exhale, inhale. 3 more, nice and lifted. 3, 2, last one, keeping that pressure on the ball entire time. Right leg, extend, release. Extend, release. Exhale, inhale. Three more. 3, 2, last one. Back center. Before we do left side, squeezes again, but this time little pulses. Don't lose your good posture and form. Little pulses onto the ball. You're keeping that muscle contraction the entire time, and you're breathing. Don't hold the breath. 4, 3, 2, holding that pressure on the ball again. Left side, you guessed it. Extend, release. Exhale, inhale. Stay nice and lifted. Again, that pressure stays on the ball. Inner thigh, groin, abdominals working. Extend through that quadricep. 2 more. 2. Last one, back to center. Pressure stays on that ball. Again, we're keeping that muscle contraction just by having that ball or item in place. High on the balls of the feet. Release. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Pressure stays on the ball, leaning back in your chair. Core is nice and tight. We are going to lift our feet up off the ground. Now, if all you feel is pressure in your lower back, then I want you to go onto those tippy toes, release down, focusing on your lower abdominals. If you say, okay, that feels good, let's see what else I can do. Try and lift both feet up off the ground. The abdominals have to stay pulled in nice and tight. You should not feel pain or pressure in the lower back. Don't make the hip flexors do all the work, or the quadriceps. Abdominals, primarily lower abdominals. We'll do 3 more wherever you're at. 2 more. Last one. And up nice and tall for a second. Take the ball out. Lean back in your chair again. Then I want you to walk those feet out. Really focusing on the entire abdominal wall. That string is right in the center of the belly. Pressure stays on the ball. We're going to engage the upper body as well. So focus on your abdominals, lift you up, you exhale. Ball goes up towards the sky. Bring it back in. Release back slowly. Exhale. No momentum. Lower body's not pulling you up, especially those tiny little hip flexors. We want them to do all the work all the time. Don't let them pull you up. Abdominal wall. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, stay up nice and tall. Walk the feet a little bit closer in. Pressure stays on the ball. Relax those shoulders. Length stays in your spine for those front bends. Core is tight, chest goes forward, inhale. Exhale, your lower back lifts you up. So now that string is pulling you up from your lower back. Really visualize that. You'll feel it working. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Up nice and tall, taking the ball onto the ground. If you do not have a ball, you're going to do these movements without anything. And if you have a very stiff pillow, you could use the pillow, but this is going to go down on the ground. You're going to step onto it. Again, if you don't have a ball, it's very awkward with a pillow, so our first movement, you're going to roll front to back. Again, if you don't have the ball, just do that movement, toe heel, without any item. Keep that good posture form. This one, we have a tendency, we're concentrating so much, especially if we're using the ball, that the ball doesn't go rolling away, that we lose it. We want to watch the ball, we lose our core. Nice and proud, we know where it's at. 3 more. 2. Now, arch of the foot, inside, outside. Light pressure on the ball. Keep that quadricep engaged. Feel your hip flexor and abdominals. 3, 2. Last one. Now ball of the foot onto the ball or on the floor. You're going to press down like you're trying to pop that ball. Exhale and then release. I want you to feel your quadricep and your abdominals engage as you press down. Release. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. 3. It should be wobbling under you. 2. Last one. Now flexing your foot, going onto your heel again, even without anything, pressing down. Flex the foot, pressure into that heel, and release. Hamstring and abdominals are contracting. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, just bringing the foot onto the ball or staying on the floor. You're nice and lifted, opposite foot. So my left foot's gonna lift up, pause, release. You can try and hover it over the ground. You are focusing on that core. It's engaged. 3, 2. Last one, switching sides. So if you've got the ball, it goes underneath your left foot. Find that good posture and form. Again, abdominals tight. Rolling toe to heel, front to back. Inhaling, exhaling. That pressure is nice and light on the ball. That leg gets heavy, we want to put a lot of pressure on it. Lighten up the pressure. Focus on your quadricep to keep that leg raised. 3, 2. Now the arch of the foot, inside, outside, inside, outside. Stay nice and proud. If you're using a ball, it's okay if it rolls away. You can carefully pick it up. 2 more. 2. Last one. Now ball of the foot onto the ball. Focus quadricep abdominals. Exhale as you press down into the ball of the foot. You're trying to pop that ball and release it. Exhale. Inhale. That quadricep is putting that pressure on. It should not feel any pain or pressure in your knee joint. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Now flexing that left foot, heel goes onto the ball. Hamstring, abdominals, press down into that heel. Release. Exhale, Inhale. Again, the ball should be wobbling underneath your foot. You're working. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Now putting just the left foot on the ball, nice and tall. Pressure's nice and light to start, then we lift that right foot up. Gets a little bit heavier. Release, try and hover. Exhale, inhale. All core here. 3 more. 3, breathe with it, don't hold the breath. 2, last one, release. The ball goes away, grab some water, and now we can grab our resistance bands. I'm gonna take a sip of water, gonna get my band, and it's gonna go behind our backs to start. So we're gonna focus on front body, chest to start. So I'll give you time getting that water, getting the band in place. So it's underneath your underarms. It doesn't go on the outside because otherwise it'll just rub and doesn't feel so good. So bringing it towards the upper back, underneath the underarms, and then finding resistance that's good for you. You control resistance with those bands. Don't make it too easy for yourself. So nice and lifted, proud in that chair. Finding that posture again. Relax your shoulders, keeping that length in your spine. We're gonna start with our chest presses. Exhale as you press that band and those hands out towards me. Gently release. Exhale. Inhale. Slow and controlled with that band. It wants to control our movements. We're working against that. That band wants those hands to snap back. Press out. Slowly resist back. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. 3, 2. This last one, we're gonna hold those arms out nice and long. I want you to open them wide and exhale, squeeze them closed. Inhale, exhale. Our chest flies now. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, arms stay open nice and wide. Bring them into the side of the body and then exhale as you press them out. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, inhale. 3, 2. Last one, right back to chest level. You're gonna alternate extending out towards me. Those punches, so right press out towards me, release in, left press out to me. Release. Extend right, extend left. Get slight rotation in the core. You're getting a twisting movement. You're working your abdominals. Exhale, exhale. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1 more each side, and then gently release the band. Bring it in front of you. So now our focus is going to be upper back with our next movement. Holding the band however you like. I'm going to wrap it for this one. You don't have to. Arms are nice and long. Shoulders are relaxed and down. Arms are going to stay long. I want you to open up that band, squeeze your upper back, then gently release it. Exhale. Inhale. Don't let that band snap back together like it wants to. Working against that. Exhale, inhale, squeeze upper back, release. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, and release. Little shake out. We're gonna work our rotator cuffs now with our bands. So gluing those elbows into the side of the waist, staying nice and proud. Making your grip a little bit closer so it's still not nice and wide. We want those hands right in front of elbows, right into that rib cage. Then keeping those elbows in place, open that resistance, gently release it. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, those rotator cuffs working. 3 more. 3, 2, Last one, little shake out of those arms. We're gonna draw the sword next. We've done this one before. So holding on to that band, placing it on your right hip and gluing it there. It's not moving. Your left arm is nice and long. I want you to keep the length in that left arm for our first movement. We extend it up, exhale, gently release it down. Really focus on your upper back, pulling that resistance, releasing it. Always keeping that slight bend in the elbow joint, not locking out any joints. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Now keep that right hand glued into the hip, now bending at that left elbow. Focus on your tricep, the back of your arm. So exhale, we extend through the tricep, bend and release. Exhale, inhale. Shoulders relaxed and down. You shouldn't only feel your shoulder. Feel the back of your arm, your tricep working. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Shake that side out. Yes, we get to do the other side. So glue that left hand to your hip. It's not gonna move. Right arm nice and long. Always keep that slight bend in the elbow joint. Leading from your upper back, getting that good range of motion in your shoulder. Exhale, bringing it up at a diagonal, release down. So again, think about drawing your sword. Bringing it up, placing it back into the holder. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Keep your left hand glued to your hip. Now bending at the right elbow. Focus is tricep, the back of your arm. Get that extension. Exhale, out, bend, release in. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, shoulders relaxed and down, tricep doing the work. 3 more. Extend. 3, 2, last one. Shake that side out a little bit. Let's do our lat pull downs, then the upper body will finally get a little break. So length stays in the arms to your range of motion. Band is up. We keep the length. We exhale as we open it slightly, bringing it down towards your lap or belly, then gently release it back to your range of motion. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You may not have any resistance today. Maybe you're not using a band or you didn't use the ball. Working on your range of motion. That's perfectly fine as well. You're still getting a good workout. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Gently release it, shake it out. Perfect time to grab a sip of water. We're gonna go to lower body. I'm gonna start the music again. You stay seated. We're not standing back up yet. So stay in your chair, grab some water, using your long band or your fixed loop band up and over the knees next. All right. I like it with the music, so band over the lap. So again, if you don't have the fixed loop, it's not already around those thighs, over your lap, weaving it under like you're tying your legs up and then bringing the ends back up to the top. All right? Nice and tight. You want that hard resistance for lower body. So nice and lifted, feet are close together. Think about opposite of what the ball did. We worked inner thigh, groin when we had the ball in place. Outer thigh, hip, gluteals are our primaries now. Nice and lifted, press those knees open, gently release. Really focusing on leading from your outer thigh. Press out, gently release. Exhale, inhale. So we're not pressing from the knee joint. Think outer thigh, hip, gluteals. We'll do 3 more. 3, 2, Last one, keeping that band in place, separating the feet slightly. We're gonna march those legs slow and controlled. Right foot comes up, left foot comes up. Leading from the quadricep. You're working big leg muscle quadricep, hip flexors, abdominals. With that band in place, the outer thigh hips and gluteals are staying contracted the entire time. 3, 3, 2, one more each side. Keeping those feet nice and wide, staying nice and tall. Heels come up, release. Heels up, release. Focus, focus on contracting the lower part of the leg. Squeeze the calf muscle, release. Squeeze, release. Gaining that strength in our calves, in our ankles, in our feet. 3 more. 2. Last one, feet a little bit closer together. Nice and lifted. We're gonna alternate opening to the side, bigger range of motion. Stay nice and proud, don't lose that good posture, form, and core. Pressing the right side out, nice and big. Slow release back center, now left. Open big, slow center. Exhale, inhale. Again, that band wants to snap those legs back together. We're working against that. Press out, outer thigh, hip, gluteals. Coming back to center, inner thigh groin is working as well because it's resisting that pressure. 3, 3, 2, one more each side, we're almost there. And back to center. Just the right side is gonna do some work, so focusing just on that side. Nice and proud, that quadricep is gonna engage, foot up, release. Try and hover that foot over the ground if you can. Focusing on leg muscle, focusing on core. 3 more. 2. Staying on right side, keep that band in place. Heel is down, you're nice and tall. We're gonna lift that foot up, then go down to the toe. So pull back, toe, extend, heel. Toe, heel. Pull back from that hamstring, feeling the hips and gluteals engaging. I feel mine, I hope you do too. 3 more. 2. Last one, feet next to each other. Find that good posture again. Yes, those 2 movements left side. Let's start with that single leg march. Foot comes up. Release, it can hover or just try and barely tap those toes down. Keeping it engaged the entire time. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, extending out. That heel is down, nice and tall. Picking the foot up, bending at the knee. Tap toe, lengthen heel. Toes, heel. Breathe with it. 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, feet next to each other. Gently release that band. Wiggle your fingers out. I know from holding it, we put that grip on it. Stretch those fingers for a second. Not done with it yet. It's gonna go down onto the ground. We're gonna step on it back to upper body. So you have your band down on the ground, stepping onto it. Try and get that equal in length on right side, left, and then stepping onto it with the balls of the feet so it's not moving around underneath those feet. We're almost there, stick with me. We just have this quick set of upper body, core moves, stretch. We're almost there. All right, nice and tall in our chair. Core is pulled in tight. Again, relax those shoulders towards the end of the workout. We're fatiguing, we're pulling everything up and losing everything. Reminders, that's why I always say them. So nice and tall, keep the core tight, elbows glued into the side of your body. We're gonna alternate bicep curls. So keeping the elbow close, curl right hand towards right shoulder, gently release it, left hand towards left shoulder, gently release. Slow and controlled. Don't speed it up, it doesn't make the time go by any faster. Front of the arm, your bicep, that's your concentration right now. That's what you're lifting and releasing from. Three more each side. 3, 3, 2, 2. One more each side. Exhale, right and left. Arms down by your side. Turn your palms to face back. Stay nice and proud. Little press back, release. So focusing on almost over-exaggerating that opening through your shoulders and chest. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together on that upper back, and the back of your arms are pressing that resistance back. So upper back triceps working. 3 more. 3, 2, nice and tall, arms down by your side, shoulders are relaxed. The tops of our shoulders are doing the work for our upright rows. So bringing those hands up, elbows nice and high, gently release that resistance. Exhale, gently release. Leading from the shoulders, gently release from the shoulders. Let's do 3 more now. Exhale, lift 3, 2, last one, gently release it, slight bend stays in the elbows, front raise. We're gonna alternate. It's not a big range of motion with our bands. So right hand's gonna come up, we're leading from the top of our shoulder, release, now left, lift it up, gently release. Your band might be shorter, it might be nice and tight like mine. Your hand may only go up a little bit. That's perfectly fine. Feel the front of your shoulder engage, gently release. Exhale, inhale. No higher than the gaze right in front of you though. Release. Let's do 1 more on each side. Exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. We're gonna take our feet off of the band just for a second. We're gonna bring our heels down in front of us. So our toes are up, heels are close together. Those heels are glued down to the floor. They're not gonna move. Just 2 movements here. So take the band now, underneath the arch of those feet, then sit up nice and tall. Those heels are glued down, feet aren't moving. We're sitting tall, back pulls. So bringing those hands up towards the body, squeeze your upper back, a little pause, then gently release it. Exhale, inhale. Really strengthening through the upper back's gonna help with that posture. Stay nice and lifted. Exhale, inhale. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Keeping the band where it is, keeping those heels down, just bringing band in towards the inner part of the legs, holding on to it. We're focusing on pressing from the outer part of our feet. So pressing out, those heels stay down, we gently come center. This is gonna help with strengthening through the ankle joints. You'll start to feel your shins, front of the legs. Exhale, inhale. You know how much I think it's important to strengthen those ankles, gonna help with our balance and stability. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Gently release the band from under those feet. Don't let it snap back at you. If you have a long band, you're just gonna take it in half just so it's not flopping around everywhere. Core. So holding on to our band, lean back in the chair, lengthen those legs out. Nice and proud. Let the band stay nice and taut, so no slack in it. We want the upper body to engage, just like when we did core with the ball. We kept upper body engaged as well. So holding that band, relaxing the shoulders. We're gonna sit tall. That right foot's gonna come up. We're gonna twist our band to the right, release back, and then over to the left. So slow and controlled. Those abdominals are working. Right side, foot up, twist, gently release. Now left, exhale, inhale. If adding that leg up and that twist is not available, just do the sit tall and gently release back. Still focusing on core, still working. Exhale, inhale. Let's do 2 more to each side. 2, One more, right, left. Exhale, inhale. Stay nice and tall, foot down, band in front of that chest. Relax those shoulders, nice and proud, lengthen the spine, focus on our lower back. Chest goes forward, we inhale. Exhale, our lower back leads us up tall. Inhale, abdominals tight. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, tall. Inhale, chest forward. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lower back leading you up. 1 more, inhale. Nice and lifted, relaxing those arms, releasing that band. Take a breather, take a sip of your water. Time to stretch. Can you believe it? We made it. Good job, everyone. We're not done yet, though. You know, stretching is very important. Don't leave me yet. So you don't need any of your equipment. It can go to the side. It's out of the way. Nice and tall, just ourselves in that chair, twisting open to that right side. Nice big twist, that spinal twist, our deep inhales. Deep exhales. Let's go through center to the left, twist and open. Big stretches, end of class. We're all warmed up, loosened up. Back to center, hands next to you on that chair, or if you can, walk them up the back of the chair, holding onto it, allowing that big opening through the front body, shoulders and chest, squeezing your shoulder blades on your upper back. Tyson stretching too. Breathe into that. Walk the hands back down, bring them onto your lap, hollow out the belly, arch and stretch that spine. Really feel that counter stretch from our front body stretch. Open up those shoulder blades on your upper back. Breathe into each individual vertebrae down that spine, into your lower back. And sit up nice and tall. We'll take the right arm, bring it across the body, hug it across with the left. Wiggle those fingers after holding the ball and band. Really stretch them out. We're gonna open up the arms 3 times. So just inhale, exhale, 2 more. 1 more, get the left arm across the body. Hug it across with the right. Wiggle those fingers on your left hand. Nice and tall. And release those hands onto your lap. Lengthen out through that right leg. Slight bend in the knee joint. You're hinging from the hips, that chest goes forward. I want you to feel length coming out, then feel a stretch, and then allow yourself to release into that stretch. So flex that foot so you feel that nice stretch from your Achilles into your calf, your hamstring, gluteals, lower back. So roll it up nice and slow, sitting tall. Right foot comes up, circle that foot around. Loosen up the ankle joint and reverse other way. If it's available to you and you can bring that right ankle up and over, doing that should not feel pain or pressure in your knee or hip. If you do, you cross at the ankles. Chest is gonna go forward. If this is available, same thing, chest goes forward. Breathe into that good stretch. Outer thigh, hip, gluteals, groin, and inner thigh. Don't press down on that knee joint. Just allow gravity to assist and open up. Deep inhales, exhales. Nice and tall. Release the right foot down, lengthen out through the left. That slight bend in the knee joint, hinging forward at the hips. That length comes out. And bring that length down and breathe. Flexing that left foot. Really feel that stretch, not only through your foot, your Achilles, calf, hamstring, gluteals, lower back. Roll up nice and slow. That left foot comes up, circling from the ankle joint, so we get that mobility and stretch in the ankle and even our toes, and reverse it. And then we'll take that left, whatever is available to you if you can. Ankle comes up and over or crossing at the ankles. Chest is forward. Breathe into your stretch. I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is my tight side. You really have to breathe when you feel that tightness and you feel it stretching. You want to hold the breath. Breathe into it. Help it. Release. and up nice and tall. Release that left foot down. Open them up a little more than shoulder distance apart. Hands released down towards the floor. Nice deep stretch for entire lower body and back. You'll feel those inner thighs a little bit more after using the ball. Breathe into that. And we'll roll it up nice and slow. Once you're sitting tall, you can just heel toe those feet back to center, arms down by your side. Bringing those shoulders up, inhale. Exhale, 2 more. 1 more. Circles to the front, nice and slow. Opening the upper back, get that range of motion in those shoulders. 1 more. And reverse it. Inhale, exhale back. Open shoulders and chest. Release your shoulder blades down your spine. Last one, keep them there. Hands on your lap. Just turn your head. Look over the right shoulder. With that mobility in the neck. And other side, look over the left shoulder. Head comes center, let the right ear release down towards the right shoulder. Shoulders aren't coming up to the ears and we're not leaning to the side. Stay nice and tall. Rolling chin through chest level, get the left ear over to the left shoulder, holding it there. Again, nice and tall, not leaning. Roll the chin back to chest level, holding it there, staying nice and lifted, keeping the length in your spine. Feel the stretch in your neck and upper back. And bring your gaze up towards the sky, gently releasing the head back just so we get that nice stretch and opening through the neck and upper chest. Head comes back to center, arms down by our side. Our 3 deep inhales, exhales. Inhale, bring length up overhead. Exhale. 2 more, big deep inhale, length up. Exhale. 1 more big deep inhale, length up overhead. Exhale, release it all out because you did an amazing job and we did it. I'm so proud of you. Wonderful job. I'm gonna look through everything. I know it takes another 10 minutes. Stick around. Let's see where our community is watching from and working out with us today. So let's see. Alicia, yes, from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna pause or turn the music so you can hear me. Now I want you to hear me, huh? So Alicia, thank you for joining. Rebecca or Becky from Alabama and Jill from Spain. They're friends. Thank you, Jill, for referring Rebecca to us. Hot and humid everywhere is what I'm seeing. The trend is the same. Mary from Vienna. She's looking forward to the workout. Hope you're all safe and well. Same goes here. Jeannie from Simpsonville, South Carolina. Hi, Mom. Thank you for working out. Muriel from Honolulu. Like I said, we've got early morning and evening all watching. Leanne from Ringgold, Georgia joined us today. Thank you, Leanne. I hope you liked it. Larry and Daryl in Brooklyn. Another 90+ days expected. Wow, it's hot up there. Nisa from New Orleans. You made it again today. Wonderful. Barbara and Bob in Essex, UK. And Casey, hi. I don't know where you're from, Casey, but thank you for joining. Himit from New Delhi, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining today. Rita Preston says hi to me, and Tyson. Tyson, cool down in Ohio. Well, good for you. I wonder what cool down means. Gwendolyn, Nani here in Phoenix. Hi, Nani. Miss you. Kay, I'm a little late. That's okay, Kay. You made it. You were chiming in while we were just getting started, so you weren't late at all. Leslie, Ottawa, Ontario. Rosita, upstate New York. Alma from Baltimore, still really hot and humid. Yes, Roberta from Michigan. Thanks for doing this. Well, thanks for joining. Couldn't do it without you all, so thank you. Roselle from Boca Raton, Florida. Love this. Thanks for doing it. Yes. About creativity. Every other day we watch our family's favorite YouTube video, Meredith. Thank you. Greece, you're from Greece. Wonderful. And then you quoted my quote, a little progress each day adds up, keep going. Yes. We'll get to that. Nagwa from Sudan, you were able to join today. Wonderful. Sue was with family today. We'll have to redo another day. That's perfect. It's up after we do the live stream on our channel. Casey, thank you for joining. Thank you so much, Alicia, for your continued support, and Leanne as well, all of you. Anne, Marietta, Ohio, I needed this. Me too, isn't it? Doesn't it feel good? Rosita, I love the saying on your board. And I got you a new subscriber. Well, thank you. Casey from Ontario, great workout. Thank you. Mary Gonzalez says good morning. California, my husband and I had a great workout. Love it, working out together. Darlene made it. Hello, Darlene from Michigan. And then Mary from Vienna says, thank you again. I love the ball. Isn't it great? It's just a different workout. So thank you, everyone who chimes in and gives me a little comment, lets us know where you're watching from. And yes, the board, a little progress each day adds up. Keep going. Just a reminder, a lot of times we think, I can't do it with the ball or the band, or I have to stay seated. That's okay. Anything that you're doing, that you're putting that effort into, is progress every single day. You're getting a step closer to wherever it is that you want to be, that little goal that you might have. That's so important. Even just sitting and watching sometimes the workouts on a day that just doesn't feel like a day you can do a workout is perfectly okay. It's getting a brain stimulation. It's getting your mind thinking about those body parts, and you're working in some way. So remember, it doesn't have to be heavy weights, heavy resistance, using resistance at all. Just keep moving, making your progress. Looks different for everyone, right? So with all that being said, look forward to next week's class. I do too. It's going to be some cardio. It's going to be some posture, balance, and stretch, and of course core work. It's going to be wonderful. You won't need any equipment next week. So thank you, everyone, for the continued support, the comments that I'm getting, the emails, everything. We look forward to it so much. It means everything to us. This growth of community that we have is wonderful and amazing. Let Tyson say hello and goodbye. Thank you, everyone, so much. Next week, another live stream on Thursday. I'll see you then. Hopefully before that, don't forget to go to our website, www.seniorfitnesswithmeredith.com. Listen to our podcast, read the blogs that I put together. All of the great information, all in one place. And again, thank you all so much. Love the support. Love you all. This is amazing what we're doing, and it's because of you. Thank you. I'll see you next week, if not before.